Hello, adventurers. I hope you're all doing well today. We're starting off this episode with a sort of question/request. I want to rebuild our little ruined village, but I'd also like some help from you guys. So I've jumped over onto a single player version of the world and yeeted myself up in the air to get a bit more of a bird's eye view of the area. Now, this here is the building that I'm currently working on for myself, so that's going to be my home. But I'm curious to know if you guys have any ideas for the other buildings that we could repurpose, make our own, and build a little community. So if you have any thoughts on specific buildings within the village, please let me know. And the only idea I do have right now is to turn one of these windmills into a create windmill, but they don't necessarily have to stay where they are. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to go and abduct some sheep. So we're going to need some wheat. I'm going to go and make a pen to put them in, and I'd also like to set up a wheat field if I can find my seeds. There we go. Okay. Not much of a wheat field, but we'll make one. Decided I'm going to set the sheep up down here. These game sounds seem very quiet. Hey, Mr. Sheep, let's find a flatter area to put you, shall we? We need to maybe get rid of some trees. Oh no, this area will be fine. Oh, yes, I forgot I installed diagonal fences. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I like that. Lights around. And let's abduct our first sheep. I also forgot that we have the carry-on mods. Let's go and double check where this sheep has gone. Yes. A comment that my partner Dan made was that I need to learn how to just talk instead of doing voiceovers, because I just forget to talk whilst I'm playing. One sheep down. So I've actually made myself some notes on just random things to talk about. I'm not sure if it's something that people are going to be interested in, but because I need to practice, I'm probably going to sound quite awkward to start with. So some parts might actually get cut out. But I think what I'm going to start by doing is just grabbing a few sheep, chucking them in the pen, and then we need to work on colours. I would like to have every colour of wool. So something that I was also having a ponder over is what background this town is going to have once we have it built. And I think one of the main things that this town is going to offer is wool and the items that can be made with them. So we have a lot of furniture stuff in there. So we're going to be like a little port, not seaside, riverside maybe, port. So I'm thinking of building up some docks and having it as like an actual little functioning port where people would come in, get their wool and silk and let's not fall down another hole and things like that. So you're going to need it to repair your sails and whatnot and things like that. But I also want to come up with a backstory for what ruined the town. So that's something I need to have a good think on. So if anybody does have any good ideas of what could have potentially ruined this town, or did it just fall into disarray because it got forgotten about over time, just, yeah, let me know down in the comments and just give me your thoughts on what you think this town might have been. I'm going to adopt a couple more sheep, and then we're going to move on to seeing what colours we can make already, but I'm going to grab maybe 2 or 3 more, and I'll be back with you. Oh, you look cursed. Oh, no, no, no. Are they all like this? Oh, you've all lost your eyes. That's... Oh, that's actually giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, I'm not stealing anymore, and this... Why don't you have your eyes? It just doesn't... It looks wrong. Let's just get you guys breeding up. Woohoo! Okay, we're gonna leave those guys there for a bit. We're gonna go and plant some wheat somewhere. But maybe we'll plant it nearby. We don't have a water source yet, so let's go and grab some water, set up a little farm, and then we're gonna go on a journey to find some dyes. Oh, look at the moon! Oh, that looks lovely. I like that it has a little moon phase in it as well. What does this mean? It means we can make pink, make magenta, and we can make cyan. Okay, so there's 3 of our colours. Let's store them in here for now, because we're going to need a lot. Let's just pretend that this here is like a little board of colours that we need to obtain. Okay, which direction do we want to go and explore to get all of our colours? We can get some of them nearby, so we can get red, we can get yellow, which means we can get orange. I think we can grab blue from nearby as well. But we might have to go on a little journey to find the others. That's green around there, and that looks interesting. So, how about we have another exploring episode. Do I have a boat on? We have food, we have supplies, we have colours. Let's go on a journey to find more colours. Alright, so from nearby, we've got red. Check. Blue. Check. We've got light grey. Check. And yellow. Check. So obviously we can make orange with this one. Check. Fantastic. Which direction are we going to go in? I think we should go... kind of want to go and explore this coast a little bit more and see what else we can find. So let's head over in this direction. And whilst we're having a boat around, what are we going to have a talk about? I think I could have a talk about how I got started on Minecraft, maybe. So, one of my younger sisters has been playing Minecraft for a very long time. And I never understood what it was she loved about the game. Fast forward very many years, and I was living in Australia, which is where I met my good friend, Ash Plays AU, who is also going to be on this server. I think he might have been on earlier, actually. So hopefully his episode 1 should be incoming at some point. And because I'm a big Pokemon fan, he encouraged me to play Cobblemon. I was like, you know what? It's Pokemon. Let's give it a go. Why not? And I fell in love with the game. Now, I did die fairly early on because myself and Lava are not friends. We have a very long history. But it did cement my love for the game. And since then, I've played many different types of mod packs. I've gone back to Pixelmon and Cobblemon a couple of times. And honestly, I wouldn't say I've played it daily, but like it's something I consistently play throughout the whole year, and like honestly can't get enough of it. It's just so much variety and options with all the different mod packs for Java, and it's honestly insane. Like I do have Bedrock as well because I have some friends that can only play on consoles, so I've got Bedrock to be able to play with them on the odd occasion too. Honestly, so I'm curious to know, what is it that you guys love about the game and what keeps you coming back and playing? 2 white chip tulips. Okay, they're also light grey. Never mind. Yeah, for me, it's just the complete and utter changes you can make, and no single playthrough is completely the same. Lily of the Valleys. Fun fact, one of my mum's favourite flowers. Gives white dye. Okay, we have white. Where did I leave my boat? There it is. Oh wait, squids give black dye. Black dye, check. Also, does anybody know how I use the lightning on this sword? Like, what button does one need to press? Make this go off. Also, now I'm really curious. Do cows have eyes and donkeys, or is it just the sheep that have this issue? Excuse me. Oh no! You're missing your eyes too. Why is everything missing its eyes? Donkeys? Oh no, this is terrifying. Yep, no, don't like it. I'm sure you guys are already aware, but I'm still fairly new to like properly making videos and sticking with a series and whatnot. Like I do have other series on my channel that I've tried historically to make. And you know, IRL things and stuff got in the way, but I'm gonna try and stick with this one. I want to make myself accountable because I want to learn. I really enjoy video editing as a hobby. So I want to keep myself accountable for learning something new as often as possible. So if I'm uploading on a semi-regular schedule, that's a good enough reason for me to try and learn something new every week. So I'd like to think that as I'm putting each video out, I'm learning something different for it. It's something better for you guys to view, and it's something that I can be proud of watching my growth. So I can go back to episode 1 to see where I started with how I was editing compared to, say, episode 10 or episode 20, and like just monitor the progress that I'm making. Because for me, YouTube isn't my job. Like I have a full-time Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job. I don't have the stress or the anxiety of having to get an episode out every day, for example. I might aim for 1 episode a week, but I might try and say, like, as long as I've got the episode out within 10 days max, like 7 to 10 days, I think might be a reasonable schedule for me to try and get at least 1 video up. Because I am running 2 series now, so we've got the Crossroads SMP, which we're on at the moment, and we do have Homestead that we've just started with myself and Dan. The restrictions I have with that one is I need Dan to be able to record with me. I don't want to record episodes of that without him. It's just sleep on this grave, tombstone, lovely. Yeah, I don't want to record Homestead without him, so those will be maybe once every 2 weeks, possibly. So we might alternate. If I'm going to do a video a week, we'll alternate 1 Crossroads, 1 Homestead, unless I do genuinely get the time to work on both at the same time. Okay, let's see what this has got for us. We're not going to hang around. I'm still convinced that something's going to pop out of one of those one day. We get lots of potions. We got weakness, leaping, slow falling, wind charging. I don't really know what to do with that one. And harming. Okay, well, we don't really use potions per se. But hey, good to have. Is another Corail tombstone? Oh, it is. Let's see what this one's got for us. These blue marble stairs do look fantastic. We have a parrot. Awesome. We got a golden axe with might 5. It's just power, but for crossbows. Okay, so we'll take that off and put it on a crossbow. Eggbringer 8. Okay. Lingering potion of earthly garden. Not a clue. I'll have to research that one. And an electromancer hat. Ooh. That could be interesting, especially because we have the lightning bolt on our iron sword. Maybe we could be an electromancer. That would be kind of cool. Kinda doesn't run in line with the sheep farming thing, though. Thorns to... Ooh, mending on a leather hat. We'll take that off the leather hat. That'll be fine. Can we do anything with rotten flesh? I can't remember. Turn it into smite. Or brown dye, which we don't need. Ooh, we have sand over here. Let's see if we can find a desert. Because that means we can get cactus for green dye. I haven't even been out here boating that long and I've already managed to get distracted and forget what I came out for. I came out to search for dye colours. Which, where are we up to so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 out of the 16 and we don't need brown, so I'm fine with that. That's 15. Oh, actually, if we can find another squid and get another black dye, we can make grey dye. We can make that one ourselves. Oh, is this a little... Oh, it's an undead village. And that cat just murdered a rabbit. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to save any of these villages. That would have been handy to just have a whole village of zombies, I guess. Ooh. Yoink. Aww. Oh, you actually stuck? We keep you stuck. Come back and get you later. You, sir, are staying there. Okay, awesome. We have at least one zombified villager that we can come back for. Although him being stuck in the... We might need to stick him in a boat. He won't despawn if he's stuck in a boat, will he? How are you stuck? I'm confused. What are you stuck in? Oh, no. Shouldn't have done that. Sorry, sir. We might have just lost you after all. No, I'm sorry. Why does nothing have eyes? That's more terrifying than normal. I don't understand what he's actually stuck on, if I'm honest with you. He's stuck on this. Aha! Get in the boat. Thank you! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Purple makes 15. Brown makes 16. Okay, we need purple. Where do I find purple? Wait, no, I can make purple. Yeah, I just need to go back and get more red and blue. Sorted, we're done. Okay, awesome, let's head home. Prudentium chestplate. Wind burst 2. Smash attacks. Oh, it's a mace. I've never actually had a mace. I am error. Okay, well, Bane of Arthropods clearly isn't supposed to be on the chestplate, so that's obviously a thing. But that's awesome. I'm gonna put that on. 8 armor. Definitely 6 armor. Yeah, okay, that's an upgrade. Oh! Don't know why I'm getting excited about diamond boots. I have netherite boots, but I didn't realize we got diamond as well. With projectile protection 4 and smite 5. Okay, we're gonna have to try and separate some of those. Illegal enchantment. Oh. How is that an illegal enchantment? Not sure, but we'll try and separate some of those if we can. And a wandering magician's robe. I might keep those for other people on the server. I don't know how much I'm going to delve into the magic side of things, but I'm definitely going to be delving into... I have gone the wrong way. Where's my home? Up here. I'm definitely going to be diving into the mystical agriculture, so I'm really happy we found that Prudentium chestplate. That means it's one less thing for us to make. Alright, now, is that everything I need to dye a sheep? I think so. Okay, so if I dye one of you black, breed you. I didn't need to collect all the dye, did I? Nope, no I did not. I could do a red sheep and a blue sheep, and in theory it should give me a purple sheep. You give me a purple sheep? You did. Okay, I didn't need to go and get all of the dye. That's fine. Fine. Do I keep dyeing and abducting sheep, or do I just keep growing the sheep that I have? Because eventually I would like to make an automatic wool farm, but that's going to entail me going into the nether. I feel like maybe abducting sheep is the way to go. See how far I can get with just stealing sheep. Orange. Stolen. Yellow. Stolen. Light grey. Stolen. Lime green. Stolen. Green. Stolen. Light blue. Stolen. And pink. Stolen. I have literally spent all day stealing sheep. Just dying and stealing. Magenta. Stolen. Oh! No. No, I don't have enough space to... I just want to put the sheep in! Nighttime. Ooh, okay, I think I literally just spent about 10 minutes just dying and stealing sheep. So, the board that we had here originally had dyes on it. Now I want to change it to have sheep on it, because we have completed all of the sheep. I'm going to go and double check, but I'm pretty certain we have all 16 colours of sheep. Okay, perfect. We have got all 16 colours of sheep. So, because we have all 16 colours now, I do feel like we should have some little shops in the area to utilise, you know, maybe they sell some of the goods from, you know, things you can make out of wool. So all of these sorts of things. You know, you've got little seats, you've got tablecloths, you've got windmill sails, which obviously we're going to need to make at some point. We've got furniture, we've got decorations, pillows. I'm wondering if maybe we should have either just a wool shop, or do we have a shop that sells some of these items as well? Before I could finish recording this episode, I unfortunately got sick and I lost my voice, so a voiceover. I'm going to spend some time shearing these sheep in between the next episode, so thank you for hanging out with me on this chill one today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!